Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Whitney Michael. I'm your local 757 realtor. Listen, today we're going to do something a little different. I have right here my husband, Mr. David Michael II. Welcome him to the channel.
Appreciate it. I'm usually behind the camera. Now I'm in front of it.
Welcome.
Thanks.
So what we're going to do today is just ask him some questions about his perspective on doing real estate. He's not licensed, but he does play a big role in the business. So you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so my first question to you is, how has real estate affected our life?
More money. Nah, so have mercy. So you stepped out of the Navy. You stepped out of boots and utes into high heels and skirts and dresses and stepping into other people's lives in a more practical way, all right? The time, in comparison to time that you would spend at work, you spend much more time doing real estate stuff, right? It's not a 9 to 5. It's more of a, you wake up and you get to the grind. So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Great balance though. You have a really good home work balance.
We'll talk about that. Now, since you said it so aggressively, more money, let me just say real estate can be very lucrative. But again, like he said, it is a lot. I work way more than when I was in the military, for sure. Maybe not on deployment though. Deployment.
You can't just count deployment. You got to say all military, but on deployment is something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, next question.
Next question.
Do you ever plan to get licensed?
Yes. 5 years left. We've discussed it until retirement. Then after that, why not go ahead and get the license and carry on? It's already a team business, so might as well get the license and help out however it is I can help out legally.
I don't have this question written down, but based off of what you see me doing in the day-to-day activities of real estate, which part do you think you would like the most, and which part do you think you would like the least?
I think actually the most would be the closing table. Everybody likes the closing table. That's like a gimme, right? But other than the closing table itself, I would say, I don't know.
All right, well,
I don't know.
Closing table it is. Which part would you like the least?
Oh man, the paperwork. Paperwork is terrible. Paperwork is terrible. That's why you pay people to do certain paperworks.
Transaction coordinator. Katrina Thomas.
Shout out. Big ups.
Next question.
All
right. So how do you feel you support me in the real estate business as your wife?
Well, I try to be what you need me to be when you need me to be it. You know, if you need a listening ear, I'm like Dumbo. I'm all ears. If you need someone to calm you down, you know, from an unruly client, I'm your counselor. You know, if you need someone to drive you from here to there and everywhere, I'm your chauffeur. I will drive Miss Daisy.
He will.
Yeah. So I try to support in every avenue that I can.
Yeah, I love it. You do a great job.
Thank you.
All right, next question. So how do you feel like you balance potential conflicts between our personal life and maybe a work scheduling issue?
How do I balance that?
Yeah.
I take it as it comes. There are times that certain things are going to conflict, right? So let's just say if we have a house showing, if we have something, a walkthrough, if we have something going on the business side, and the kids have one of their friends' birthday parties or a family gathering, whatever the case may be, I'll hold it down on the family side while you hold it down on the real estate side, and we get back together. You know, it's never a pick either or.
Yeah.
I believe that we're blessed enough to where we don't have to pick. Many times we don't have to pick, we just do. We make it happen.
Okay. Next question.
Give me the good ones now.
Well, what do you enjoy most about watching Michael Realty grow?
Oh man, where do I start? Michael Realty it's a branch, right? It's a heavy, hefty, thriving, healthy branch of the empire, right? It's just a branch, but it's a strong branch. I love, like we say, helping people, changing lives one home at a time. I love that. I love the reach that we have. I love seeing people come back to you and just so appreciative of how you help change their lives, whether it be selling a house, buying a house, or anything in between. Michael Realty, it touches people. It touches lives one home at a time.
I like that. That's good. Next question.
Next question, please.
So, I'm not sure if this is tailored around Michael Realty or not, but I'm gonna ask it.
Ask.
What are your goals professionally and personally?
Just my goals. I got goals.
You got goals.
I'm gonna tell you about my goals. Personally, will always be to have my family in the best possible position. Like I always tell you, I'm trying, as the man, as the husband, as the father, as the head, I'm trying to get us there. Whatever that there might be, that there's, us being healthy financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all of the above. The goal is retirement coming up soon. The goal is opening time, or unlocking time is how I usually say it. Unlocking time to be with family, unlocking time to enjoy having that abundance in life, not having to wait until we're on the other side, but no, just being able to enjoy life with each other right now, Okay. So that's the goal.
I love it. And I'm a supporter. I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. Many times we talk about the positivity. Everybody, social media makes real estate look real glamorous, real sexy, like all that. Talk to the people and me about your perspective of the negative side that people don't talk about as much, that you don't really see.
The disgusting, grimy, greasy, filthy. I'm gonna tell them about it. Have you told them about your first the first lady, the client? Yeah. So sometimes we get people like that, right? Sometimes. So it was another realtor. She represented the seller, and she was just being mean and nasty and just unprofessional. And sometimes for a new realtor of which you were, was your first transaction, right? That can be disheartening. And I saw it, and I heard it, and I saw the tears, and I held you as I wiped the tears away, and all that good stuff. But everything is not all glitz and glamour. Everything, sometimes it is really hard work, and sometimes you do a lot of hard work and it doesn't pay off, in the sense of you don't make it to the closing table, or you do all the hard work, you do all the grunt work, and then the client decides to go off with another realtor. Or you got people that promises, they say, yeah, whenever it's time for me to buy or sell my house, I'm gonna call you. But then we look up on social media and they've already bought or sold with another realtor. And it's like, well, dang, what happened to what you said? Is not our word our bond anymore. But we have to remember that you got the business and you got personal, you got emotional, you got business. So having to remember that everything that happens isn't always personal, but sometimes people make business moves, and that does not include us. Sometimes that can hurt, but it is what it is.
That's real.
That is real.
That's real. Last question.
Put the salt and pepper on it. I can almost see it going through your mind.
All right, ask yourself the last question.
Oh man. The last question would be, if I could change one thing about our status right now as far as real estate, what would it be? That's my question.
Answer it.
Okay. If I could change one thing about our real estate status right now, what would it be? I'm glad you asked.
My pleasure.
It would be, I don't know. I have to think about it. I think it would be having consistency in clientele monthly, right? How easy that would be though, to have a set number, to know guaranteed you're gonna have at least 2 transactions a month, every month for the year, or until you decide to retire.
Yeah.
Until we decide to retire. I don't know, just having a reoccurring clientele.
Yeah, I like it. And that was your last question.
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, I got one more question, seriously. What is and this is the last question, we're wrapping this up. What is the proudest you've ever been of me in real estate?
How do I pinpoint? Because there's so many, I'm gonna say this morning. When you decided to get up and do it all over again. The fact that you continue to try, the fact that you continue to put forth the effort, put your hand to the plow and just keep going. So we could talk about the accolades, we could talk about the gold plaques and all of that stuff. We could talk about how many houses you sold in a year or whichever year. But I can't narrow it down, so I will simply say the fact that you get up every day and put your pants on and your shirt on and you got your nice bag over there, your work bag, and that you do it every day. So I would say this morning, because we ain't no need to go back to yesterday and we can't jump to tomorrow. So the proudest I've been of you in real estate was today.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this interview with my person. I'm his person, he's my person, and he's very supportive, and I thank you for it publicly. I know I say it all the time, but I thank you just for being who you are and helping me, the family, the way you do, being the leader, the head, leading us and holding me up when I feel like I just can't. This is my husband, David, and thank you guys for watching this interview. As always, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, go ahead and reach out to us. We'd be happy to assist you. We'll catch you in the next video, and thank you again for watching. Peace. A good one.
Obey.
I don't have it written down, so I gotta think.
Think. You better think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's PDA.
Whoa.